You ready?
Yes, sir.
It will kill.
The Chinquidea.
My name is Neil Kamimura. I'm 36, and I'm from Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Bladesmithing is part of my heritage. My great-grandpa was a blacksmith, and 8 months ago when watching Forge and Fire with my son, he asked me why I didn't do it. And the moment that I forged my first blade was the moment I knew that that's what I would be doing for the rest of my life.
Developed in Italy during the Renaissance, the Chinquidea gained popularity among civilian noblemen. This large, double-edged sword delivered lethal cuts in close-quarter attacks and was worn on the hip to be swiftly drawn in times of threatening encounters. Derived from the Italian word for the number 5, the name Chinquidea represents the blade measuring 5 fingers wide at the base, which became an excellent canvas for intricate artwork. With functionality in mind, swordsmiths also included fullers to lighten the weight of this otherwise heavy sword. Although the Chinquidea lost its popularity after the 16th century, it has recently made a comeback in the video game Assassin's Creed. The Moro Kris.
My name is Mace Vitale. I run a blacksmithing program at a local arts center. I'm also a stay-at-home dad.
The kris came into existence around 1361 AD in the kingdom of Majapahit, East Java. Believed to be the primary weapons wielded by Asian warriors, its distinctive wavy blade creates a wider wound during combat, causing the victim to quickly bleed to death. The hilt is viewed as a work of art and is often carved in meticulous detail from precious wood, gold, or ivory. In popular culture, the kris can be seen in the video game Mortal Kombat.
This is going to be the most challenging thing I've made so far. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm using leaf spring that I got at a junkyard. I find there's a beauty in taking something that somebody would throw away and making it into something they keep forever. So I'm trying to incorporate the rest of this metal into an integral guard by bending these pieces down. I literally do everything by eye. I rarely measure anything. You know, so it's not gonna be this perfectly symmetrical piece, but it's gonna have the hand-felt look. They didn't do it back then on some machine. They were doing it by hand. This acute swell is not comfortable in your hand. It's like the opposite. Got the shape outlined. I got the fuller started. I'm excited to do this. I'm about to hit a heat treat. I couldn't wait to do it all day, and now that it's time, I'm scared because it could fail. Worst case scenario, my blade could warp, it could crack, and then I would have to start all over again. No warps, no bends. It was straight. File tested it. It's hard. So I'm happy. This is still a competition. It's not like the stress is off. Anything could happen at any given time. Just kind of messing with the guard a little bit to try and make it a little bit more fancy. I'm feeling the pressure because David Baker and Jay Nielsen and Doug are gonna look at it extremely closely, and it's pretty nerve-wracking. But at the end of the day, I feel confident that my blade is strong, and I would take it to battle. What do you think? You think you could win? I hope so.
I plan on constructing a 23-layer billet of Damascus to make the sword from, 7 layers for each of my competitors, and a layer for my daughter, a layer for my wife. My plan is to go to my other shop and get it heat treated. Shazam! Quenching seemed to go good. I didn't hear any tings, so hopefully we got a good, viable blade. Throughout my work, I've been trying to harness the spirit of the tiger and put that in my sword. That's pointy. Blade's gonna have some stripes, the handle's gonna have some stripes, tiger claws, a little tiger tooth. I'm gonna win. Tigers are winners, and I am the tiger.
The Chinquidea was used for civilian dress, but it served one purpose: to kill. I will take your weapon and deliver killing blows to this big carcass. All right, Neil, you ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. Okay, Neil, this is heavier compared to Dan's blade, but the edges are sharp enough to lacerate the spine all the way through. The base and the weight allows for a power slash. Overall, your Cinquedea will kill. Good job. To test the lethality of your kris, I will take your weapon. I'm going to strike into this animal carcass. Mace, you're up. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, it cut cleanly through the spine, all the way through the meat in one big sweeping slash. It will kill. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Up next is a sharpness test. We will test both of the edges of your blades by delivering a strike across these ratchet straps. Neil, your turn. You ready?
Ready?
Let's do this. The dimensions of your handle really fit my hand. Anywhere I go, it stays right where it has to be. Your edge easily cut through these ratchets on both sides. Your blade will cut. Good job.
Right on.
To test your kris's ability to perform according to its ancient design, I will use it to chop and slice against these moving targets. Mace, you ready?
Sure. Nice.
Nice balance, nice recovery. Allows you to just move with the blade. Good job.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, to test the strength of your weapon, I'm going to chop into this ice block 4 times with each edge of your sword. So, Neil, your turn. You ready?
Ready.
Now the other side. This is heavy. You see the Cinquedeas with the multiple fullers, and the purpose of that is to take that mass out of it. It's not balanced badly because you've got really thick tang on there. I see no damage. I can't feel any rolling, so it held up beautifully. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Bamboo is a very durable material. Ounce for ounce, it is stronger than concrete, brick, or wood. To test the strength of your kris, I will deliver 4 strikes into the bamboo to see how well your weapon stands up. Mace, you're up. Well, no damage to the blade, sir. It chopped nicely, but a couple of times over there, it did want to fall out of my hand just because it's so heavy on the blade. But nonetheless, looks like your edge did hold up.
Excellent.
2 blades, 1 champion. You decide the winner. Forged in Fire, War of Weapons.